Well, here we go. It is Wednesday. What's up? It's Viktor Wilt. I made it. Unfortunately, my bed was so comfy today. I don't know, it's just been a morning already. You ever just wake up right when the alarm goes off, like the first one, and you're just kind of panicked? That's a great way to start your day. Sorry to Becca that I helped start your day in a similar manner. We still got a little issue with Millie and Lucy not getting along great. Millie is the dog. Lucy is, one of the cats. And I didn't realize Millie was, just kind of roaming free this morning. And I'm sure she heard me letting the cats in, because the cats took their sweet time. I'm like, I gotta go. Come on, Koopa. Come on, Lucy. And they're just slowly walking to the door. Finally let them in. And I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. Go get in my truck. Happened to notice Becca had left her purse in there. So I go to bring it back in the house and hear the very end of some mayhem as I'm unlocking the door. And Becca's wide awake because of animals chasing each other, barking and growling and yowling and fighting. Sorry, Becca. I truly am sorry. So that's been this morning so far. As usual, I'm tired. Gonna try some caffeine. Yesterday, the caffeine seemed like it didn't make me feel very good. But it's gotta be done. We gotta get through this day. We gotta complete it, so we can get to Thursday. Yay. Anyway, I hope you're doing good. I'm gonna take some ibuprofen because my back also hurts. Yeah, it's a great one here, but that's okay. We'll find fun stuff to talk about and have a good time. Hey, what's up, folks? It's me, just packed with excitement that I'm here doing a show for you this morning on a Wednesday. I hope you're great and appreciate your company. All right, let's see how dumb I am. What's common knowledge that you genuinely had no idea about? Oh, great. As if I don't feel stupid enough this morning. Well, let's find out. Right out of the gate, one that I'm guilty of. I was probably in my 20s before I learned that ponies are not baby horses. I don't know why. It was probably well into my 20s as well. I just thought ponies were baby horses. That's why I thought, how you call a baby cat a kitten? I just thought you called a baby horse a pony. I know, I'm dumb. All right, sorry. Let's see here. That one's kind of unpleasant. Pineapples grow on bushes on the ground, not on trees. Yeah, you ever driven past a pineapple farm? If you haven't ever seen one, Google it up. They didn't look like I expected them to. Is it because of cartoons or something? Is this one of those Mandela effect things where there was some show back in the day showing pineapples growing in trees, but it was coconuts all along? I don't know. I have no idea. All right, well, let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, this person didn't realize that islands don't float. They're the tops of underwater mountains. Yeah, you ever think about that? It's not just floating around in there. That's why it doesn't move. Let's see. Had no idea the tiny arrow by the gas icon tells you which side the tank is on. It's handy if you're forgetful. All right, in the Reddit app, the comment jump button is movable if you hold it and drag it. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to read that one. Okay, this person just learned that honey practically never spoils. Practically. I don't know. What if you found a jar of honey that was buried in the earth, had been there for thousands of years? I would assume it's going to go bad eventually. Somebody else in here? I'm just here to find out how dumb I am. Me too. All right, let's see. A lot of these Yeah, Jade would get mad if I talked about him on air. This person just realized that a quart is a quarter of a gallon. I guess I didn't know that either. Okay, I gotta get some caffeine in me, people. My stupid Facebook Messenger ain't working, which is the convenient way for me to communicate with people while working. I'm getting annoyed here. So, we'll see how the rest of the morning goes, all right? Check it out, man. There's a secret alien base on the moon. Yeah. That's what the news says. Astronomers from Ukraine's main astronomical observatory have reported of observing more than 20 unidentified objects moving near and across the moon several months in 2025. Some of them, they say, were 15 to 25 miles across. Miles. And this study has not been peer-reviewed, but they're like, no, bro. We got two different categories of UFOs on the moon, man. Atmospheric objects that appeared stationary, and then continental objects that move across the moon's surface, man. They get brighter and rotate and stuff. They indicate structured technological behavior, and they could, have come from a hidden base on the moon. Yeah, that's in the news. They can reach Earth within 20 minutes, man. Hey, maybe. Maybe. Who am I to say that UFOs don't come from the moon? I don't know. We ain't got any good quality footage. The government's got it. Saw an article yesterday about some really good footage of a triangle-shaped UFO that the government just won't release. How anybody knows it's there, I don't know. I didn't read the article because it said this is an artist's rendering of what they believe the photo looked like. Oh, UFO news is such nonsense. I'm not saying I don't believe, all right? I want to believe, but they dropped a bunch more UFO documents a few days ago. We ain't getting nothing out of this. What dull, I don't know what phrase I was trying to say here, but what dull news it is. Every time the government drops UFO files, everybody was all excited about that. Disclosure, man. We're going to find out the truth. As is usual with the truth about government, boring. I don't know when people stop calling the cops bulls, but speaking of the bulls, we got one of them coming in Friday for traffic school powered by the advocates. And he'll actually be in here. Had a couple weeks. Let's see, last week was via phone, and I think the week prior, Lieutenant Crane was out. I think he said he was sick at the time. I wonder if that's when he busted his collarbone, and he just didn't want to admit it to me on the phone. Or he was sick, then he broke his collarbone. I don't know. That's a question you could ask him about on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys on Friday. Was talking with Ben from the Advocates last night, my homie Ben. I don't know, it just seemed like a good time to chat for an hour on the phone when Becca probably needed my help. I'm sorry, Becca. It was a business call. It's got to be done sometimes. But Traffic School is a lot of fun. If you've never listened to it, it's every Friday morning, 8:45 a.m. It's an award-winning program. You ask a cop a question, you get answers. And it sounds boring, but it's fun. Lots of people like it. You should tune in and check it out. We try to make it not boring, okay? And it's your opportunity to talk with a police officer when you're not getting pulled over. It's much better. You're on the other end of the phone. You don't even have to look at him, which, trust me, is a good thing. I got to see his face. He's in here. You ever seen him? Weird looking. And hey, I can say that because I'm weird looking too. All right? So I hope you'll take part in the show this Friday. All right? Lieutenant Crane back in the studio live. Let's make it awesome. He's also got the figure eight race going down at the Madison County Fairgrounds on Friday. And Maddie's going to be racing in it. Yeah, our own little Maddie kid going to be racing and destroying her Subaru in the crazy figure eight race. We got a few more tickets to give away. Not a ton, but keep listening for a chance to win and go for free. Cheer Maddie on. Would you ever think you could put Grand Theft Auto and the phrase heartwarming in the same story together? Well, we can today. Because gamers can be great. Grand Theft Auto players fundraise $50,000 for a sick fan just trying to stay alive till GTA 6 comes out. Yeah, more than $50,000 because this dude needed, what type of surgery did it say here? I mean, this guy's in the ICU right now. He's getting a lung transplant. So, are you ready for the graphic description here? This is from a TikTok video he posted, just letting people know about his condition. Being bummed out. The GTA had been delayed back when it got delayed the last time. He's like, my lungs are attached to the chest wall, so doing surgery means ripping my lungs from my chest wall, physically ripping them, then pulling them out and replacing them with new lungs. It's going to be very bloody and very dangerous. They believe I will make it out the other side, but it's very expensive to get this kind of surgery. So somebody set up a GoFundMe page, and, basically at some point he mentioned, I really hope that I can play some GTA 6. And they heard that, and they're like, we got you, bro. We're buying you GTA, and we're going to help you get through this. So, yeah, racked up $50,000 for the guy. And I hope he does okay. Because I tell you, I can't wait for that day. If I get hit by a bus before GTA 6 comes out, if there's an afterlife, I'm haunting somebody. Ghost Viktor coming back. Can ghosts play video games? I guess you could at least watch someone else play it, but that's not that fun. Well, hello all, and welcome to the program, The Viktor Wilt Show. Was just checking my email, and it's amazing the things you can order a while back, and then you go, oh, I forgot about that. And then they're going to get delivered today. Cool. Sorry, Beck, it's just a couple more books. It's not, literally, 2. Not that big a deal, and they were cheap. They were real cheap. They were much cheaper than, say, pizza last night. All right? I just woke up in a panic today, so looking at my email and seeing, oh, look at money spent. I don't need that. Don't need any of that today. What was the other thing I was going to tell you about? Dang it. It's driving me crazy. Oh. Totally had it. Totally had it. Now it's just whoosh, gone. This is why I need better rest, I suppose. Because my brain is just mush. I'm dumb. Well, I guess I'll save it for the next break or freak news, whatever the heck it was. It seemed like it would be something good to talk about. I don't know. I have no clue. Oh, I was going to ask, is your Facebook Messenger working? Like, I guess I haven't tried it on my phone because I've just been using, Snapchat texting. But on my computer, I cannot use Facebook Messenger. And it's very frustrating because when I'm working, it's a lot easier to communicate with you people using a keyboard than using my phone. Let's see what happens if I fire up the Facebook app in my phone. Maybe it's a PC-only issue. Oh yeah, it'll let me bring up my messages on my phone. So, hey Facebook, get it together, you suck. Fix your PC platform. I cleared the cache, I did everything. Piss me off. Well, this roller coaster must be pretty sweet. If people are screaming so loud on this roller coaster that neighbors are losing their minds, calling the local authorities, I might have to make a trip back to Universal Studios Hollywood to check out Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. They've been doing some tests and things, getting this thing ready to go, and yeah, I guess the neighbors are like, it sounds like someone's being murdered out there with all this screaming. So it features rotating vehicles moving at speeds up to 72 miles per hour, which is pretty pretty fast. And they're like, all right, I guess we'll put up some more sound barriers so we can reduce the noise levels. Sorry. Or you could move away from the amusement park. Like, seriously, if you don't want noise, what are you going to move right in by Disneyland? Well, you don't. Imagine moving elsewhere. You can avoid the racket. You can avoid the traffic. Yeah. The urge to go pay the price that you got to pay for those kind of tickets to Universal or Disneyland. But yeah, this ride does look pretty awesome. I like myself a good roller coaster. My favorite's still Cannibal in Lagoon. It's a great ride. And with the cooler temperatures approaching this weekend, I don't know if Salt Lake City is going to be getting rain. Looking like we're very likely to get rain here in this region. But if you were thinking of getting out of town, let's take a look at the 10-day. The weekend should probably be rain-free in Salt Lake from what I'm seeing. Gonna be still a lot hotter than here, though. We're gonna be like in the 70s. They'll be in the low 90s, so that's a hot day at Lagoon. I'll wait for, frightmares. Guess what I'll have to do. All right, there's this online influencer who has a page called Booze Bag Fitness. And this guy basically was claiming he was taking steroids and heavily drinking alcohol while not working out with the goal of eventually entering a bodybuilding competition. So back on Saturday, he did it. He took last place. Well, yeah, if you're going to sit around and get hammered and not exercise, you're going to end up looking like me. That's what's going to happen. All right? He's skinnier than me. I don't think he had quite the old man beer gut going on yet. But, yeah, he just wanted to see how much muscle he could build just sitting there drinking booze and taking steroids. That doesn't sound safe. He says during portions of the challenge, he was doing like 24 drinks a day. And during his cutting phase, he switched from beer to vodka and diet soda to reduce calories and get a little bit leaner. He took last place, okay? You're not going to win a bodybuilding competition. And then I think he got all hammered and missed the finals anyway. This sounds like a pretty self-destructive way to go viral on social media. You got to find out, the niche that works good for you. I don't think this is going to work good for anybody, okay? Don't just sit around and drink booze and take steroids. Shouldn't have to tell you this. Jeez. All right. Got a cybersecurity researcher who covered a Toyota in an AI-generated pattern to confuse flock cameras, but did it work? Yes. Now, if you want to paint your vehicle like this, it's ugly. It's a weird pattern of yellow, green, and black, and yeah, it just looks kind of hideous. And it also says, does that say donut all over it? I don't know. I guess I would drive it, because if you're cruising down the road and simply being there, you're irritating other, drivers and such. I don't know. It could be funny. All right. We'll see what else I can find for stupid news and other crap to talk about as this program progresses. My peeps, what is up? It's the Viktor Wilt Show. Sadly, only Wednesday, but what do we do? Crush forward. All right, people are going to AI chatbots for financial advice. NPR asked, should you trust them? I'm going to go with no. Okay, what was the story yesterday? Chinese farmer asked ChatGPT or another AI chatbot about the best stuff to use to fight pests in his field, and AI gave him advice that destroyed his entire crop. All right? And then when he went back to it and asked, why did this destroy my entire crop? the AI was even kind enough to let him know what portion of that cocktail of ingredients would kill, I don't know what they were, soybeans or something. It doesn't really matter. But I do not think that this technology has gotten good enough yet to where you can just consider it fail-proof, all right? Don't dump your savings into, who knows, some kind of crypto or stocks recommended by ChatGPT. I mean, it should just be common sense, but they're letting people know, you might not want to do that. So, yeah, don't. So sometimes Becca will talk to me in my sleep because she thinks it's funny, because I will talk back, all right? I will certainly engage, but I have no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm usually babbling just straight up nonsense, and she'll record it, send it to her friends and people like Peaches, and they laugh at my, incoherent babbling about nonsense. But it got me wondering, what would it be like to do a radio show like that? What got me wondering that is I'm sleepy. And I was like, okay, what if I fell asleep and then, Peaches or somebody came in the room and they just started talking to me, managed to not wake me up, but keep me sleeping and talking. What kind of radio show would we get? What would I say? I would think I'd be having to sit on the other side of the board so Peaches could dump out if I swore. Do I swear in my sleep? I don't know. I'm asleep. But I do know that it would probably be pretty funny. And that might be a way I could get away with taking a nap at work. I'd be like, Jay, dude, this is a bit. Come on, man. Trying to entertain the listeners. So you need to let me sleep, all right? Why don't you come in and yap to me while I sleep? You could ask me all kinds of crazy questions. I guarantee it'd be an award-winning break. Top notch. All right, well, I don't see Jade or Peaches stopping in, so I guess we're not going to try that. But I will kick back, relax, and listen to Magnolia Park. When you walk in here, I want to scream too. No! No! Hi, Jade.
Hi.
What's going on today?
Just giving you more work to do.
I don't know. At least it's not, too difficult.
Yet.
Yet.
Wait for them budgets.
Yeah. Just don't talk to me about that today.
Nope.
I don't want to think about it. And you said it was basically fill out the form.
Pretty much.
So that doesn't sound too bad. I mean,
we were talking about you, Puddinhead.
Well, I was just reading, Jay. Let's talk about budgets, okay? Because I was just reading that Idaho was named by Wallet Hub the #1 place in America to live, which is great. So we can have more people moving here, driving up the prices.
Websites with a bunch of lies.
Yeah, best states to live in 2026. They said Idaho. New Jersey came in at #2.
New Jersey?
New Jersey.
All right. What's their metric?
Okay, they based this on things like quality of life, safety, affordability, economy, education, and health. So they say that Idaho has the 4th lowest tax rates overall, and this is what I want to talk to you about. The highest median household income growth.
Puddinhead can't read. Can't read good.
Supposedly, people are making more and more money every year around here.
Not in radio.
Yeah, I know what's going on. And I have yet to talk to anybody.
It helps if you have a high school diploma, Victor.
Well, there is one out there, and they said I can come pick it up whenever I want. They changed the rules on that. But
I still don't believe it.
Have you talked to anybody who's making more money right now all of a sudden?
No.
Where do they get these pieces of data from? Now, safe? Okay. I'll say that Idaho feels pretty safe.
Healthy as long as the West Coast isn't on fire.
Well,
because then you can't breathe.
Yeah, and it depends where you're at.
Or if you're like my wife, you're allergic to sagebrush, then you can't live here either.
Yeah, I mean, it's generally not too bad. Maybe if you're living in Pokey, when they get that inversion and the pollution just settles into the valley there, it's completely disgusting. That can be bad, but healthy, maybe. But Yeah, they're like, oh, we've got high home ownership and people are making a lot more money. Okay, we have high home ownership because people are moving here from elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's why.
Driving up the cost of everything.
Yeah, I mean, who do you know that bought a house recently?
Not many.
Exactly.
I know a couple that were trying to sell houses that still can't.
Yeah, trying to sell, sure. But yeah, I don't have a lot of friends that are like, dude, I just got a big fat raise. I'm going to go buy a house. Groceries are nothing to me. Not with all this Idaho money. Give me a break.
Go get an Idaho.
What's
with
funny
your Idaho money
is, like, I mean, Idaho's wages are so low that even if they did have the biggest increase, they're still crap. This place sucks for wages. It always has. That's why the cost of living is like the main problem I think that everybody's facing right now. It's, the price of everything and our garbage wages in this state. We grew up at a very lucky time. My first apartment, a 2-bedroom, cost me $325.
I think mine was $350.
Yeah, dude.
2-bedroom.
2-bedroom.
So you split it with a roommate?
Yeah, it was nothing.
You could live on that $7 minimum wage.
That was back when you could get ramen 20 for a buck. Dude, they're 50 cents a piece now.
Little oven pizzas, 50 cents.
Yeah, dude. It was great. Great times back in the day.
The dollar menu was actually a dollar menu.
Yeah, there is no dollar menu anymore. It's I
haven't done a fast food drive-through or anything for a long time, so I don't know.
Yeah, go look at the value menu.
Oh, they call it a value menu now.
Yeah, they call it value menu.
Not a dollar menu.
You can get yourself one of the little tiny cheeseburgers for a few bucks.
You need 14 of them.
Yeah, so you still got to drop like $15 to get full off the value menu. When I worked at McDonald's, we would have, I think it was one day a week or once a month. I think we did 29-cent cheeseburgers. It was awful because people, give me 30.
Give me burger.
You're just churning in burgers, man. It was crazy. Those were the days. So anyway, everybody, you're living in the best state there is.
Or go try New Jersey. Go do that one.
Yeah, you can try that if Idaho's not good enough. Even though we're number one, the best, making money.
Who needs number one when you could have a number two?
Where else was in? Again, the list was strange because, I mean, even Florida was on one of the top 10 places to live. You got Wisconsin at number 3. Wisconsin is terrible. Have you been there?
Yeah, and the only good thing about Wisconsin is seeing it in your rearview mirror.
Exactly. Have you been to Milwaukee?
Yes.
It's like a legendary city.
That's the same as Wisconsin.
Yeah, dude, Milwaukee sucks.
Milwaukee.
I remember when I flew in there, I got in at about 7 p.m. I'm like, well, let's go get a beer. No, you can't. You can't. I'm like, this isn't Utah. Minnesota and Wisconsin are way more restrictive on beer than Utah. Like, all you hear around here, Utah beer, blah, for years and years. Yeah, go visit the Midwest. It's probably even worse down south. They probably have places where you can't even buy it at a liquor. They don't have liquor stores. Dry counties.
Yeah, there's plenty of those.
Yeah.
Everywhere I went down south, you can get plenty of booze.
Okay.
At all hours.
All right. Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Wyoming, Utah, Minnesota, Pennsylvania. There you go. We've read a lot about Pennsylvania. Yeah. Housing is affordable there. Anywhere that housing is cheap right now, you don't want to move there. There's a reason housing is cheap. All right, you know why San Diego is the most expensive place in the country? It's nice all year. The Midwest, dump all year. Got to put up with a hot, humid summer and a terrible winter.
Especially that stagnant middle of the country's humid.
Oh, it's so just gross, man. It sucks. So, well, unless you're going to fire me if I don't fill out the spreadsheets, I guess I'm here to stay.
It is possible.
Did you hear my new bit idea, though?
Nope, I don't care.
No, I got to run this one by you because you might like this bit. And it's
all right.
Okay. So earlier I was.
Is it called "I Do My Job Without Complaining"? Don't bother Jade.
Yeah,
I like that bit.
Yeah, it's part of the bit.
Okay.
So I was thinking earlier about how I was tired, and I'm I don't know if you've seen any of the videos where Becca films me talking in my sleep.
No.
Okay.
But I've gone to concerts with you. I get it.
You've seen me talk in my sleep.
Yeah.
So what I do is I just go to sleep on the job. But then you or Peaches, you just come in and turn the mics on and start talking to me.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Who knows what kind of crazy babble.
I know. It's a terrible idea.
You have to have your hand over the dumb button. But I'll sleep, and you guys just get me to talk, and then I'll get a little nap in, and the listeners get a good laugh. Because I might say something completely unhinged. Who knows what's going on in my head when I'm asleep? You don't like this bit idea?
You don't even know what's going on in your head when you're awake.
I know. And I could listen to it back and learn something new.
How much more of a pudding head you really are.
Yeah. So I'm working on it. The hard part is this chair is not very compatible with sleeping.
That's why I did it.
That's why you got me this crappy chair. I can't sleep in this chair, and I don't know when the last time.
You don't need a Josh type chair.
Yeah, Josh's chair, does it lean back a little bit?
I doubt it.
I could steal it in the morning. But I'm certainly not laying on this floor. I don't know when the last time it was swept and
we missed an
mopped.
opportunity when he was gone for a week. We could have taken both their chairs.
We should have. We should have hid them like in East Idaho News. Because he knows when it's hidden before, he went right to my office. But if we put it all the way down in East Idaho News, hide it in Nate Eaton's office.
Storage container out in the parking lot.
Yeah, the storage container.
I have the key.
Yeah. That's all right. Next time Josh is gone for a day, let's make this happen. That'll be good stuff. Just a heads up. Gravity cannot just magically disappear and stop working. There was a viral hoax making the rounds yesterday that for 7 seconds today, Earth will lose gravity. And this apparently triggered alarms across Instagram, TikTok, and X. Said that gravity is going to disappear worldwide, potentially sending people and objects flying into the... If gravity went away for 7 seconds, wouldn't humanity be over? I ain't no scientist, I don't know, but people will believe anything they see online. Yeah. Looks like it linked back to a TikTok post talking about NASA, a secret document titled Project Anchor, and the project's, budget and goal was to survive this 7 seconds of no gravity today. Again, not real, so don't worry about it, okay? Hope the building's bolted down good. I mean, I'd crash into some fluorescent lighting above me, which would be unpleasant, but, maybe if I could twist myself fast enough, I could just kind of lay flat on the ceiling. Maybe I could take a nap up there. Why can't we get more than 7 seconds? I'm indoors, so I think I'm all right. But could you sleep laying on the ceiling? Or would it be too awkward? I don't know. But yeah, we're all going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Gravity can't just switch off. The planet would need to lose all of its mass. Like the core, the mantle, the crust, the oceans, everything. So it's just not going to happen, okay? I did watch a really crazy video, however, of what would happen if a black hole happened to pass by the Earth. We'd all be dead for sure. But this video, it was pretty wild, showing the Earth distort and start spinning and burst into flames. That could happen. All right? I mean, as far as I know, it's not gonna, but it could. Looks like it would be a super fast way to go, too. Because with the Earth just losing its shape immediately. Yeah. Unless that was a sped up video. I don't know. All right. Slowly but surely making it through this day. Let's keep going. Now, I was going to come out and start this break by saying, hey, can you people drive reasonably in my neighborhood? Jeez. But I think you should drive reasonably in everyone's neighborhood. So I won't be greedy about it. Even though I read this article at East Idaho News about somebody driving like a maniac in my neighborhood. This was over on 1st Street. Woman traveling 90 in a 30. And I know the exact area they said it was in. That is not a safe place to be doing 90 miles an hour. It's very close to a school. It's summertime. There's lots of kids out and about. Time did they say that happened? I don't know why I can't bring that one up again. All right. But on top of this, on top of the, and I hate doing local stories because it's always like, all right, is that one of our listeners? But if it is, shame, slow it down a little bit. Don't you listen to Traffic School powered by the Advocates? You can't drive like that. That is reckless. Anyway, okay, it was 11:30 p.m., so hopefully the kids are asleep. So she gets pulled over doing 90. Oh, wow. She's facing 15 years in prison because she tried to bribe the police. Oh, wow. Yeah, she got pulled over in my neighborhood and then ran into the curb. Interesting. But then she tried to bribe the cops, but with only $100. I mean, if you're going to try to bribe the police, I think you got to kick it up a little bit, Peaches, don't you think?
You got to show off the chest area, you know what I mean?
No, Peaches, that's inappropriate.
That's what I was going to do.
I need to ask Lieutenant Crane on Friday. Okay, I know you're an honest police officer, but let's say I won the lotto and you pulled me over. How much? Everybody has a number. I guarantee the Lieutenant Crane has a number.
What are you, Ted DiBiase? Everyone's got a price.
Everyone has a price. How much is it going to take, Lieutenant Crane, for me to just go about my day and get out of here? You think you'd do it for 10 G's?
Oh, easily.
You think 10 grand?
I would.
I would
do it for 1K.
I mean, I know that when we've talked with Lieutenant Crane about the Idaho State Police hiring, we hear about their wages and things like that.
And he complains all the time about how they can't hire anybody.
I know. It's not only us that wages suck. Wages suck in Idaho for everyone, including the police.
But at least for radio, we don't get shot at.
Well,
unless we say something controversial.
We have dealt with some stalkers before.
Yeah. That's not a challenge, listeners.
Yeah, please don't bother us. Like, just let us be. We're nice guys. But
I mean, you can come say hi, but like...
No, you can't come say hi unless we're out at a live broadcast. I got work to do around here. Jade keeps giving me more and more spreadsheets.
No, I meant like out in public. If I'm at like Walmart or something.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
sure.
It's rare to find me in those places anyway anymore, so...
Yes, Peaches is doing that. There was some article I read about a dating, I think, or it was something relating to how you are being and just hiding at home and avoiding public. I should have kept the article up. But anyway.
I was born in the darkness. Molded by it.
Oh, my God. So anyway, don't try to bribe the police. That's a serious charge. 15 years in prison, possibly.
Only if you like have a terrible cop that won't accept the money.
That's why you got to offer him more.
Yeah.
So you don't get the charge.
$100.
Dude, she was driving 90 down First Street. Right by my house. Like, stop that.
I live right by you, too. So First Street's right by me, too.
Well, and nobody should drive like that in any neighborhood, as I pointed out as well. You know, slow down.
Dude, there's a guy that goes down my street, revving his engine, blasting music at like 1 a.m. It's like, do you just all of a sudden go, you know what? It's time for me to go out there and blast the worst music possible.
He's probably a drunk driver. That's what I'm getting. 1 a.m, blasting music.
Yeah.
Revving the engine. Sounds like, you know, an annoying drunk to me.
I should be like that guy that put spike strips on his lawn to get people to stop going on his property. I should just put spike strips in the middle of the street.
I'll just cut off the whole end of the cul-de-sac. You know, you ain't even making it into the circle. Just stay out of my neighborhood from these hours to these hours.
I was going to ask Lieutenant Crane about that because that guy got in trouble for putting homemade spike strips on his grass.
Yeah.
And people were going on that guy's property and going like, oh, the spike strips, popped my bike tire.
Yeah, because the kids were riding their bikes across his lawn.
To get to the park.
And it was in his grass, so yeah. I would assume you can do that.
I was always told, like, be respectful of people's things, you know? And so if there's, like, his grass, I'm not going to go on his grass.
I'm sure I rode my bike on somebody's grass when I was a kid, but...
People lose their minds about, like, Dog poop in the yard, too.
Dude, I ain't going in anybody's yard anymore. Somebody will shoot you.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Especially here.
Look at all those ding-dong ditch stories where, kids get, run over by, maniacs chasing them down the road. Don't go in anyone's yard. And slow it down! Don't be a reckless driver.
That's crazy.
Because if you cause an accident, that person injured is calling the advocate's injury attorneys. Will sick Ben on you. That's right.
What is he, a rabid dog?
He's a very scary man, Ben.
Unless you bribe him with Smashing Pumpkins tickets, then he looks the other way.
Yeah. How much to bribe Ben? I'll get figuring that out. Hey, what's up, Peaches?
What's happening?
Reading
It's
through
your boy,
the news.
DJ X.
Oh, don't get me started on DJ X.
I know you updated 3 different Facebook statuses yesterday about him, and people were like, who are you talking about?
I know. Well, the funniest part is that most of the people asking who that was were radio people. Like, how out of touch are you with what's going on in the business? You didn't hear that Spotify, that's been around for, a year?
Oh, it's been longer than that.
Yeah. They implemented an AI DJ who's terrible, and I thought everybody knew about it.
Very similar to how we should have, cutoffs in age for people in politics. We should have the same thing for radio.
I think so.
Top 40 DJs, maximum age, 45.
Yeah, and
maximum.
You've listened to lots of different kinds of radio, and you understood my point that there are lots of shows out there that sound like DJ X.
Because all they want to do is put the money on the morning show.
Yeah.
And then these poor people who are middays and afternoons are just like, call in, text in, keyword this for iHeartRadio Jingle Ball,
Yeah, just real quick, get in, get out, don't say anything, hardly at all, get the point across and shut up.
My friend John is like that. I should call him and be like, hey, man, you sound like DJ X. Do you need to amp it up?
Exactly.
They're like, that does it. He starts going off.
I'm like, okay, you guys aren't competing with DJ X if you're doing what DJ X is doing. And you guys all think, because radio people, didn't Crappy Radio Jock do like a poll? Because there was some type of article that said, I don't know, it was a very high number, like 80% or something of listeners don't care about AI voices. And I know for a fact they don't. Because on radio and TV, what percentage of the commercials do you think are AI voices now?
Tons.
Yeah.
There's a whole Roku channel dedicated to AI-generated slop that's airing 24/7. What was funny is I just got rid of a comment on our K-Bear Facebook page because apparently someone by the name of Tessa was bummed out that we use AI sometimes for like the Chat GPT casting that we did on the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem. Where we asked it for who should we cast as us in a movie. And it says, it's your guys' AI use bleeping bums me out or something like that.
Well, I hate to break it to everybody, but it's not going anywhere.
Right. It's not like the weird thing that we can just ignore and it goes away.
And it's not like we're printing out art and then going and selling it. We use it for dumb bits on the air.
Like the Ohio State Fair poster contest. Some guy who used AI won the grand prize.
Yeah. We're not doing that kind of crap.
I'm sure you'll see tons of AI flyers. I don't want to say this. I don't want to throw the Eastern Idaho State Fair under the bus, but I'm sure you'll see tons of AI flyers being used there. I see it all the time with local quote artists here in the area.
If you go out to any type of event where there are a lot of different vendors, AI slop all over the place.
Because it's a whole lot cheaper for those people who could be struggling to use ChatGPT to come up with the menu rather than buy the board and put the little letters on.
Yeah, I mean, didn't you say you've gone into like crafting stores and they're like packed with AI slop?
Oh, yeah, there's a big one of your favorite stores. Should I name them?
No, they don't get no free plugs.
It's one of the biggest craft stores in the country.
Oh, I hate going there.
Yeah, they have AI stuff all over the place.
No.
There's a local thrift store that I drive by every single day on the way back from work to my place. If you go to a particular section in that place, you'll see like the stereotypical Chat GPT generated images of like a gorilla wearing a suit staring at you. It's almost like a poorly done NFT.
Yeah. And, I think that it's going to tone down in some ways. People are going to get sick of the art because all the art looks the same.
Well, there was something like a local convention, too, that happened recently where somebody was trying to sell like their AI generated quote art, and people were outing that person relentlessly until they left.
You know, people, if you're an artist, I get it. It's got to be a frustrating time to be an artist. But Peaches and I are voice people. It's also a horrible time to be a voice person. Radio voice people like Brian, who talks in between our songs, is like, K-Bear 101. Like, I'm sure he's lost other radio station jobs to AI voices.
Yeah.
You know, anybody working in the voiceover industry, movies, anything like that, podcast. There are podcasts out there that don't have real people on them. They have people talking back and forth, and the whole thing was generated by, AI, and people like it.
I want to make the most vulgar AI-generated podcast possible and see how far I can make it.
I know, but ChatGPT, like...
Oh, you can use Grok.
Oh, that's right.
That's what I use sometimes.
Okay.
Like, if I really want to make, this is what musicians can be upset with me for this. Sometimes I'll go to Suno, right?
Uh-huh.
Or I'll go to Grok first. I'm like, give me this nasty rap rock song, the worst lyrics imaginable. It gives me these horrible, horrible lines, and I'll put it through Suno, and I'll listen to it, and I'll play it in the car with my friend, like with Bryson and Charlotte. I'll play it, and I'll pretend like, oh, have you heard this new one from Hollywood Undead? And they're sitting like, what?
Yeah, Grok, I've never played with that, but I've read lots of articles about it, and Grok will definitely do things that other AI won't. Other countries have had to block Grok usage.
I've showed you the picture that I took of you here in the studio, and I made it to where you had some World War II propaganda all around you.
That was Grok, I guess.
Yeah. ChatGPT. No, Chat. I think was that Chat?
I don't know.
Might have been, because I said make him a fan of insert country here in World War II.
Yeah, it was a disturbing picture. I'm guessing it was Grok.
Yeah, I think it was Grok. Yeah.
Grok sending its heart out to me. You know?
How tall's the grass over there, Victor? It's this tall.
All right, everybody. It was fun hanging out with you today. We're going to take a little break from our yapping. Not really, but it'll be a break for you. We'll be back in 2 hours with the noon hour of madness and mayhem.
I don't like these days because we have to do the noon hour early, and then I have to go to my counseling appointment where I'm talking the whole time. Then I got to come back and do 2 radio shows.
What you should do is be like me, Peaches. Just stop going to counseling and just be depressed.
Be a man.
That's right. Don't go to therapy. Be a man. Like, what's the singer of All That Remains? Phil Labonte?
Oh, I think I would say Elon Musk.
I think he's anti-therapy, too.
He was the one guy that said, put on my tombstone, never went to therapy or something like that.
And the guy needs some.
No kidding.
And, yeah, dudes out there, therapy is fine, okay? Phil Labonte from All That Remains. We'll talk about this on the noon hour.
It's always the short, angry dudes.
You notice that? It is. Go to some therapy, Phil. Shut up. All right. We'll be back at noon. Thank you again for tuning in to The Victor Welch Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.